I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm here to defend another underrated movie from the hands of the nostalgia critic. That I'm here to prove why he's a moron, and that ultimately I intend to cast his soul to the deepest pits of hell for his crimes against movie reviewing. Well, actually this time, no. That movie nut here with a review for Inspector Gadget, the 1999 cartoon adaptation starring Matthew Broderick and Rupert Everett. Based on the iconic cartoon show of the same name, the story involves John Brown, a lowly security guard who is trying to get into the police force. However, one night when he's guarding a laboratory, a top secret project is stolen, and when Brown tries to confront the thief, Sanford Skolex, aka Dr. Claw, he gets blown up for his troubles. However, the scientist's daughter manages to rebuild Brown as an all-powerful super techno cop called Inspector Gadget. Armed with his new arsenal, Inspector Gadget must track down Dr. Claw and stop his plans for world domination. The acting here is not very impressive, aside from Rupert Everett, who is delightfully hammy as Claw, though whether or not you think he was appropriate is a matter of opinion, and the child actress they got for Penny, who actually pulls it off rather well. The rest of the cast ranges from mediocre, like Jolie Fisher as the scientist's daughter and Gadget's creator, and D.L. Hewley as the voice of the Gadget Mobile, to just not very interesting, with Matthew Broderick being the prime culprit as Inspector Gadget. While he tries, his typical bland face acting doesn't really suit the personality of Gadget. He just seems too calm, too subdued, too unemotional. The real star of the movie is the special effects, and I will say this, they're pretty damn good. This strange combination of prosthetics and CGI work really well and do bring Gadget's amazing arsenal to life, with my favorite being the Gadget Copter. The soundtrack by John Debney is also appropriately silly, parodying a number of action and thriller movies such as Mission Impossible, while of course wonderfully orchestrating the Inspector Gadget theme and using it as the running theme throughout the movie to surprisingly good effect. The action scenes are standard, nothing very impressive here, however it will play into my next point, which as always is the script. Now the script on its own is okay. It's basically a darker version of the TV show. In fact, the movie itself is a prequel to the TV show. And to be fair, it does what it needs to. It's quirky and silly and goofy at points, much like the TV show. Gadget does bumbling mistakes. Claw issues great threats, blah blah, typical TV show stuff. However, what directly affects not just the script, but the overall film, more than the acting, is the editing. Oh dear fudge. Where do I begin? The editing is horrible, and I mean some of the worst I have ever seen. In almost a decade and a half of movie watching, I have never seen such horrendous editing. Every time they cut away to another scene, it's always by using a computer graphic of one of the inspector's gadgets. First time, okay, maybe, but after like 7 or 8 times, it gets old. Add to that, there are a lot of weird shots that are chosen here, a lot of really short shots that really didn't need to be there, or really didn't contribute anything to the pacing or scope or mood of the film. And what's more, the editing directly affects the script because it cuts down the movie. That's right, this movie was about 2 hours long before Disney decided, you know what, we need to cut this down drastically, and reduced it to a little over an hour. And what happens? A lot of vital character development is left in the dust. I don't know what Disney was thinking, but it really affects the viewing experience. So, after all said and done, I regrettably must give Inspector Gadget a plastic star. What could have been a decent little family comedy with good special effects, an energetic soundtrack, and some delightful hamminess from Rupert is ruined by some of the worst editing in cinema history. While it's okay for kids, you don't need me to tell you that Willy Wonka and Wizard of Oz are better uses of their time.